No, it's a great song though. Name a better song.
Name a better song. How about Bohemian Rhapsody? You a Queen fan?
Is this real life or is this just a tragedy?
Is it a real life? Is it just fantasy?
Fantasy.
Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. I'm an amazing singer. Ask anyone.
Now I can tell my cat is crying now. So thank you.
Because of how beautiful my singing voice is.
Yes.
Yeah.
My cat's a big fan of the arts.
The arts.
More like a big fan of the farts. Am I right?
That's what you mean by joke machine.
I know, I am a joke machine.
You're like, art rhymes with fart.
That's how this old noodle works.
Hey.
Hello and salutations to all. Welcome to the newest edition of Joke Off. I'm your host, as always. I'm John. Did I say my name? I'm your host, as always, Jonders. Did I?
This moment is reminding me of an interaction I had with a table this weekend.
What
I walked
happened?
up to them and I say the same thing every time. I go, "Hey everybody, how are we doing today?" And they respond, "Oh, we're great." 'Cause
Great.
no one's ever honest. And then I say, "My name's Emily. I'll be taking care of you." But this time when I walked up the table, I had a brain freeze and I was like, "What do I say next?" And they went, "Oh, my name's Emily, by the way." They were like, "What's wrong with you? Are you broken, girl?"
Did you
And I
get a
was
big tip from that table or a little tip?
like, I am broken. I don't even remember, man. I work at a very busy restaurant, so honestly, if
brag.
they don't jip me or if they don't tip amazing, I don't even remember.
Brag. Hello and salutations to all. Welcome to the newest edition of Joke Off. I'm your host, as always, Jonders, and I'm joined by my good buddy, my pal, my friend, I've ran out of things. What?
I thought you were pretending to forget my name.
No, it's Emily Hyatt. Say hi, Emily.
Hi.
Thank you.
I did that for
I
you.
ran out of things that I can say about you. Like we're friends, we're buddies.
That's the list. That is the.
That is the list.
We're friends, but we're also enemies.
I think. Hey, you know what good friends have for each other? Nicknames.
Oh, this is true. Jonders texted me this morning saying you had some nicknames for me to propose.
Yeah. I which way do I want to read this list? All right. So the first one, the devil, because sometimes I feel like you grin like the devil. Yeah, look at that. You got to get on YouTube if you listen to the audio version of the show. She's the devil right here.
Great faces.
How about this one? XX Files. This one is because you love the X Files, and cis women are born with 2 X chromosomes.
Okay. It's a bit of a mouthful.
The XX Files. All right. How about this one? The Emra, like Shira, but Emra.
That one's not bad.
The Flim Flab gal.
Explain that one to me.
Flim Flam man is like someone who's like a cheat and steals. So the Flim Flam gal.
You think I'm a cheat?
I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there.
Okay. Learning about a lot of what you think about me, pal. So, interesting.
Here's the next one. Lesbian Leno. It's like you're Jay Leno, but you're also a lesbian.
What do I have in common with Jay Leno, out of curiosity?
Both hack comedians.
Fuck you.
All right. Two Eye Sally. This one, I've always known you as somebody with 2 eyes, so this would be Two Eye Sally. That's you.
Do you know a lot of one-eyed people or three-eyed people?
I know some one-eye people.
I see.
They're very nice, salt of the earth people.
I'm sure they are, but I imagine you know quite a few two-eyed people as well. So
you've mentioned earlier that you're a waitress, so this is kind of a play on that. Worth the wait, Tris. Like you're, because
so many of these nicknames are longer than my actual name of Emily.
Well, that one's about how you're always late to places, but you're worth it.
I am very rarely late to places. I am quite neurotic and I'm generally very early to places. So
Here's the next one. The female dog, wink, wink.
oh, like bitch. The female dog, wink,
Wink,
wink.
wink.
Fuck you.
This next one, the skinflint.
What? Why?
It's like a skinflint. You know what a skinflint is?
I do not.
It's like an old timey word for like cheap.
Cheap?
Yeah.
I am frugal. I would not say
Well, you
I'm.
never bought me anything.
What do you want?
I don't know. I don't want anything. Okay, here's
Like, it's your birthday?
The next one. My birthday was in March, so it's coming up, I guess, again.
We didn't know each other very well in March. We had just.
My cell phone just went off. What a terrible podcaster I am. All right.
How
When's your
dare you
birthday?
have a cell phone?
When's your birthday?
My birthday was May 14th.
All right. Well, I did know you then, and I didn't do anything for you. How about this?
I was not expecting anything from you, friend. So you're good.
I lie? Because you lie all the time.
Do I?
I feel like it. The next one is the Missouri mom.
So I lived in Missouri for 4 years, but I am not a mom. So explain that.
Maybe someday you'll settle down. And there are all kinds of options about how you could become a mother.
So this is a prediction of my future?
Yeah, I don't want to run down the list of ways that you can become a mother because some of those would get pretty gross pretty quickly, but it's possible.
Well, alrighty.
Okay. The Mizzou Wonder.
So I did go to Mizzou.
We talk about it like ad nauseum. I mean, have you ever get into a conversation with Emily, listener? It's just Mizzou.
That's not even true. It's just a fact. It's just a fact about my life. I have a lot of close friends from my time at Mizzou, so that's probably why it feels like it comes up a lot.
Because now your friends are jerks, and you hate your friends.
I do not hate my friends.
Am I
They have
included in that?
abandoned me, but that's okay.
Am I included in the friends that you don't hate?
You are included in my friends that I don't hate. I generally don't hate my friends. That's why I'm friends with them. Or do you hate your friends, Jonders?
Pretty much all of them, except for maybe 3 of them. 4, including my cat.
Whoa, I don't think your cat deserves that.
No, my cat. No, I'm saying that like I hate all my friends except for 3, but if you're including cats, 4.
Whoa. Oh,
I don't hate my cat. Yeah.
I gotcha. I understand now.
I don't hate you, Emily. Although I would like you more if your nickname was the Highway Kid.
Like Hyatt, Highway.
Actually, I didn't put that together. I just like highways.
I
think it's just a great way to get from point A to point B.
Well then, alrighty then. When I was younger, there was a kid on my bus in like elementary school who would, when he saw me, go, "Hi, it." Like I was an it.
Get that kid on Joke Off.
Hey, pretty clever.
That's the comedy writer right there.
Sure.
Saying your name with a gap in between the first syllable and the last. All right, we have a couple more here. You know how you're always smoking cigarettes?
I have never smoked cigarettes a day in my life.
Well, maybe you're going to want to pick up a pack because now your nickname is Smokestack.
Did you just like pull up random words, like a random word generator?
No, I thought these all reminded me of you in some way or another. We have one more.
Okay, one more.
Simply E word.
Like the L word, E word?
I guess. I mean, maybe subconsciously I was doing something about that, but this was just simply like, what's up, E word? No, actually, that sounds way worse. I don't know what I was doing.
Well, I'll say this, Jonders. My typical nickname is just M. So
M.
Lots of people call me M.
Like, because you're a big Eminem fan.
No, because my name is Emily, and it is.
Because you're slim and you're shady.
No, as in E-M, the beginning of my name.
Emmy. What if we called you Emmy?
My mom does that sometimes.
Woo! You like your mom. The original Missouri mom. The original Missouri mom.
My brother and I are very close in age, so we were always, when we were little, called Mike and Emmy. And
Does he go by Michael now?
I mean, he's always gone by Michael, except in that moment where he's called. It's only my mom and dad only call him Mike in conjecture with calling me Emmy.
Do you have any nicknames for me?
For you, how about Johntown, J-Town?
John, my elderly neighbors when I was a kid used to call me that.
Ah.
Yeah.
Or
Hey, John.
Durs.
Durs has been used. Jaybird's been used.
J-Pow.
J-Pow. Never heard that one before.
Jonders Leno.
No, see, that's offensive. I don't like that. All right.
But it's not offensive when I'm compared to Jay Leno.
I'm not a hack. I'm not a hack.
That's your nickname, motherfucker. How about that? How about them apples? Anyway, Jonders, you want to talk about the news?
Not really. Not particularly.
This week was fucking crazy.
It was. Yeah, we don't have a guest this week. I think we're like 3 jokes, even though I'm going to do 6 jokes.
You're going to do 6? I'm going to do 3? Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
About right.
I won the last 3 weeks or so.
I've been phoning it in, I guess.
Yeah. So I have one that's really fun that might not be funny, but I'm going to do this one first.
Okay.
After 3,000 years, Tasmanian devils have returned to Australia's mainland. When reached for comment, the Tasmanian devil said,
I appreciate the amount of acting that went into that.
That was like, the Looney Tunes,
Yeah, the Tasmanian devil. Yeah. I got
you.
Yeah. People should definitely watch the YouTube clip of it just to see you trying to fix your hair every time you do it. Then you're like, whoa, gotta fix my hair.
Well, I can't let. I mean, that's why I think that's why the ladies tune in, right?
Or is it for my hair? Whoa.
We should live out a romantic comedy where we fall for the same girl. I think that would bring us closer together as friends.
Let's do it.
All right, cool. We'll pick hey, let's have a contest. We could have a contest. It could be a podcast listener who is the lucky lady, and then we can try to win the affection of this listener.
Whoa. Sure.
Okay, cool. So drop us a line.
That being said, pretty sure our only listener is my mother, but sure.
Does she enjoy the show?
She does.
Okay, cool. So
my mother is happily married to my father, so good luck, Jonders.
Mrs. Hyatt, you could do better. That's all I'm going to say.
Whoa. Whoa. Shots fired, Greg.
All right, I'm sorry. I'm sure Mr. Hyatt's a great fellow. No, Mr. Hyatt's great. All right, tell a joke.
Okay, I'll tell a joke. Sunday was National Taco Day. Though some people are upset the day didn't land on a Tuesday. When asked for a statement, they said, it's fine. I don't want to talk about it. I've never done a pun on this show, and I felt it was time. And such a topical joke, too.
A girl who I used to be infatuated with used to do that pun all the time.
Don't want to talk about it?
Yeah, and I would laugh every time, and my soul would leave my body.
Whoa.
I'm never going to get hired by The Onion, but in my Onion packet, one of my headlines was Taco Tuesday moved to Thursday, and I was very proud of that headline. All right.
I remember reading that and liking it quite a bit.
Which joke do I want to do now? Actually, I'm going to do this joke. Tell me if you think this crosses a line, okay?
Okay.
I don't think it does, but let me know.
Well, let's find out.
A new study shows that queer people are way more likely to suffer from migraines. Turns out, God really does hate gay people. I get migraines every day almost.
I see the point of view of your joke, but
yeah, we're saying it crosses the line.
It doesn't, I don't think, but it needs to be a weirder thing than migraines.
Migraines suck. I literally get a migraine every 3rd day, probably.
That sucks for you. But it's not migraines aren't a funny thing. If it were a funny thing, or a silly or a random thing, I don't think it crosses a line. It just needs to be a
It
migraines.
just isn't funny, which is worse than it not crossing.
No, it
be
has all
funny
the
and
setups
offend
of a
people.
funny joke. It just needs a funnier thing than migraines. Do you know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's just like, oh, that sucks. Is my response to.
Maybe God does hate gay people. He's got a point.
Well, I mean, I don't think that's even what you're saying.
Let me do another one.
Because what would make that funny is if it was something almost benign, like something that didn't suck, or like something that like only marginally sucked, like something like statistically gay people get more parking tickets, like something stupid. You know what I mean?
Why do you think gay people
And
get
that God's revenge on gay people is this benign, stupid thing rather than actual pain. Do you know what I mean?
I'll tell you this also. The antidepressant person and the migraine person in the commercials on TV, 100% always women. I don't know what that has to do with anything. I'm just saying, like, as somebody who is on antidepressants and suffers a high volume of migraines, it's weird that it's always a woman on the screen.
I assume that comes down to some sort of weird corporate statistic that they've done that when people watch screeners of these commercials, like test groups, that they respond better to commercials with women. It's probably.
Why don't you tell a joke? You know what?
It's probably
Analyzing my
I feel like you're looking for like a fun reason. When I'm sure it just comes down to statistically people respond better
On a
to.
comedy show, yeah, I was looking for a fun reason. You're like, well, you know, Jonders.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was supposed to be
Funny on a comedy show?
Shh. Okay, I'm gonna tell a fucking joke. All right. Kamala Harris and Mike Pence will be standing 12 feet away from each other during the vice presidential debate. It's in part because of Trump's contraction of the coronavirus, but mostly because, ew, girl cooties, said Pence.
Girls do have cuties. Mike Pence is smart. Good for him.
Mike Pence is a homosexual.
Do you think so?
I do think so.
Yes. Yes, he is. Okay. Do you think he gets migraines?
What's up?
Do you think he gets migraines?
I hope he does because he's a horrible person.
The New York Catholic Church Diocese files for bankruptcy after a sexual abuse lawsuit. Turns out there's some confusion though, as you can only he can only file for financial bankruptcy and not moral bankruptcy. No.
It's just so sad.
It is sad.
Mm-hmm.
All right. How about Nordstrom's will no longer sell fur and exotic animal skins, meaning Trump will have to go elsewhere for his wigs. His hair looks stupid.
His hair does look stupid.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, freaking Trump.
The Bachelorette's host, Chris Harrison. The Bachelorette's host, Chris Harrison, promises this will be the most explosive season ever. You know, not to say there will be no survivors.
Is that the host of Survivor?
Bachelorette. Chris Harrison. What did I say? Chris Hansen?
Sorry, I thought you were making a joke about there being no survivors in the show Survivor.
No, it's about the Bachelorette.
I gotcha.
That's why I said at the beginning, Bachelorette.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. It must have cut out.
Must have cut out.
Must have cut out. Hey, cut it out.
What's your last joke?
My last joke. Melania Trump will not visit President Trump during his time at Walter Reed Hospital. When asked why, Melania said, I'm sick. Melania Trump is a big fan of Mean Girls.
I hate you. Men overwhelmingly dominate the decision-making on COVID-19. Despite their best efforts, Corona has yet to file a restraining order against us. The men are creeps. We're not going to release this episode. This is over.
Okay.
This is awful. You know, maybe I need
Sorry, I was confused if you were suggesting that men were sexually harassing the coronavirus somehow.
That was the idea of the joke, yes.
I gotcha.
I have one last joke. Do you want to hear it?
Okay, give it to me.
Now here you go again. You say you want your freedom. Well, who am I to keep you down? It's only right that you should play the way you feel it, but listen carefully to the sound of your loneliness. Like a heartbeat drives you mad in the stillness of remembering what you had and what you lost, and what you had and what you lost. Thunder only happens when it's raining. Players only love you when they're playing. Say, woman, they will come and they will go. When the rain washes you clean, you'll know. You'll know. Those
Those are just lyrics to Fleetwood Mac.
I'm telling you, I really like that song right now.
I feel you. I feel you.
All right. It's the worst episode we've done yet.
It wasn't
I'm too
great.
embarrassed to take the crown, so I'm gonna say that you should take the crown this week.
In its rightful place.
Although I think my Tasmanian devil joke is pretty good.
That one was pretty good. I like that one.
I'm sad. Okay. I'm sad now.
Don't be sad.
Why shouldn't I be sad?
Because actually, I got nothing. The world sucks. The world fucking sucks. That's probably the funniest thing we've said all night. Why shouldn't I be sad? And then just, oh god, I got nothing. I got nothing.
My cat's being so cute right now off camera.
This is why you should be happy. There's a new season of the Great British Bake Off happening right now.
Oh my god, I'm never gonna watch that in a million years.
It's so sweet and wholesome, though. It's so good. It's so good.
I've been watching a show that's only funny sometimes, but is a really great show. It's called Love on the Spectrum. It's about people who are on the autism spectrum and they go on dates. And,
I've heard of it.
It's great. It's great, but also I've taken several autism tests since I started watching the show, and it seems like I don't know. I might have to go to a doctor.
I've known you for a bit. I mean, I'm not a doctor, but
Oh, you're not a doctor? Dr. M. That could be a nickname.
I'm not a doctor, but I mean, I've known people with autism, and if you have it, it's a very, very mild case, Jonders.
You're saying if I do have it, I should just let it go.
Well, I mean, if you do have it, there's probably nothing they can do for you because, I mean, obviously you're a functioning human being who can maintain relationships. So,
maintain relationships.
I mean, like literally, like what do you want from me? Like, yeah, there are people with autism who can't look people in the eye, who can't speak. Like that, if you have autism, you have a very, very mild case, and I feel like they wouldn't be able to do anything for you.
Yeah, I'll probably be fine. It's okay.
Like, you maintain eye contact, like you're functioning. You know what I mean?
I'll figure it out. I don't know. What a weird way for this episode to end.
Okay. Let's all go to the doctor.
We should all go to the doctor.
I should go to the doctor? What for?
I don't know. I think we should all just go. Let's all go to Walter Reed, and then we can all take like some kind of weird parade route outside of Walter Reed. And
God,
our security.
His drivers and his Secret Service people who are with him in that car right now have to quarantine for 14 fucking days. They might catch COVID. They might fucking die. Like, drives me fucking crazy. Drives me fucking crazy, Jonders.
I've decided, initially I was like, oh shit, he has coronavirus. But then today, after he was tweeting about how he feels greater than ever and how nobody should let COVID run their life and blah, 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 I was like, oh, he was never sick. This is all just...
I don't think that's true because I think this is going to hurt him politically. I think he's much sicker than he's letting on, actually.
There was the thing that they showed in one of the videos he released. They like tried to jump cut out a cough. Like they tried to edit out a cough.
No, I think he's quite ill, actually, and they are downplaying it, is what I think is happening.
You know, I'm not wishing harm upon anybody. But whatever happens, happens, is my stance.
I also don't wish harm on anyone. I'll say Trump has done nothing to protect himself against this disease. And I don't feel sorry for him.
It's
I'll
a
say
little
that.
bit like we were talking about.
I feel sorry for him. I feel sorry for the people who have to interact with him and who might get sick and die because of his irresponsible actions. And I feel bad and sad for the 200,000 Americans who've died of this disease, many of whom didn't have to if their president had cared. So why should I care about my president when he doesn't care about us?
I know this isn't from The Good Place, but we've talked about The Good Place before, and you know like how they have the trolley thing.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, so like you got Trump on one set of rails, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you have millions of Americans on the other set of rails. I don't know. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, I'd run over Trump to save. Fact. Who fucking wouldn't? No, when they're like, oh,
I know a lot of people who want it. I mean, I don't know them personally, but I know that they're out there.
Trump over millions of Americans? I'm sure there are. These people are horrible fucking people.
While he was going on his parade route yesterday, there were people shouting like, "I would die for that man. I would die for him." And it's like, chill, buddy.
No, they don't. They say that. They don't fucking mean it. These words don't mean anything to these people. Just like when they say they're pro-life, but that only means they want to control people. They don't actually care about the lives of anyone. They don't. Fun fact, their words mean nothing to me. Actions mean things to me.
This is more of a loose episode of Joke Off. Emily, how did you feel about this?
This is the like a James Joyce novel instead of a normal podcast, just a stream of consciousness.
I'm illiterate, so I don't know what that means. But
oh well, his books have.
What?
Anyway, all the kids in high school studying James Joyce will get that one.
I enabled HD onto my Zoom camera, and I look good, but I look like real.
Wow.
All right.
I have a very low resolution, cheap camera that's attached to my laptop.
All right.
That looking real?
Get out of there. Oh my God. I want to be sick. Ew.
I got a zit right now. It's very hard.
Your zit is hard?
No, my life is hard because I have a single zit.
I have a hard zit.
I normally have very clear skin. It's very upsetting to me to get a zit.
All right. I've been Jonders. She's been Emily, or the E word, or female dog. Wink, wink. And
that one probably is my favorite. Female dog. Wink, wink.
That was a good one. I'm proud of that one. Rate us 5 stars on Apple Podcast. Subscribe to our YouTube page, which is just like called TV Mom or something. We have a new project that maybe we'll tease at some point in the near future.
Hey!
And until next week, everybody. Bye!